We're only human.
Welcome back to another episode of the official podcast of the College of Education and Human Sciences. This is We Are Only Human. I am your host, Harli Gomes, and today I am joined by not one, but two deans of the College of Education and Human Sciences, Dean Jon Pedersen and Dean Stephen Clarke. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm going to start us off with an easy question.
Sure.
And I think we're all dying to know this.
Oh.
What is Dean Pedersen doing for retirement?
What am I doing for retirement? Well, we're moving to Colorado. And what I'm doing for retirement is riding my bike, kayaking, skiing a lot, and hiking in the Colorado National Monument and Grand Mesa and in the mountains. And so a lot of activity, but yeah, so it's exciting. Looking forward to it.
For sure. That sounds like a wonderful time. And as you're preparing for retirement, Dean Clarke, you are preparing to take over as dean. What has that looked like for you?
Well, before we go on, can I ask him a couple of questions
For
about
sure.
retirement?
Sure.
So, what's your favorite ski area in Colorado?
Oh, my favorite ski area. My go-to ski area is Copper Mountain, but my home mountain will be Powderhorn.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. And favorite place to mountain bike?
Oh my gosh. Probably the lunch loops near Fruta,
Very
and or actually in and around the monument.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. You know that.
I know. It's, it's a dream come true, really. It's having skiing that close and biking, and it's not only the mountain biking, but the road biking and everything. And so one of the things I am doing for retirement is I got brave and I signed up for 3 not races, but rides. One of them is going to be a bit arduous. It's a 79-mile, almost 7,000 feet climb ride, but we'll see if I make it.
You will make it. That's not
Yeah.
a question. You will do fine.
Now, question for you before you launch in.
Sure.
Are you going to come ski with me again?
Absolutely.
All right. Bring your bikes.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
It'll be fun.
All right.
Sorry. Back to you.
Thank you. How have you been preparing to take over as dean?
How have I been preparing to take over? Well, I get to work under a great dean. That's the first step, right? John's been really great about allowing his leadership team to be very involved as decisions are made, right? And I think that's one of the best things that you've brought to the college is you've been very inclusive of staff, faculty, and students as decisions are made across the college. So, I've been fortunate to work under Jon or with Jon, alongside Jon, for the last few years. And honestly, I could not have asked for better preparation to step into this role.
No, I appreciate it. And I would add, he needed no help from me. This guy is going to be awesome. I couldn't have handpicked a better person. I had no influence in the decision, but Stephen's just going to be amazing. It's been an amazing transition because we've been able to be colleagues for 5 years, collaborators for 5 years, and work side by side for 5 years. And certainly, I think day to day, we've just done a lot of work together, and it's been great.
Yeah.
I think that really is the cowboy spirit too here. We are a family here at
You bet.
OSU,
For sure.
and I think that can really be seen in our leaders.
We hope so.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
guys both try and foster that within the community. But
You bet.
Yeah.
Dean Pedersen, what are you most proud of looking back at your time as dean?
Yeah, well, certainly coming here, one of the things that was high on the list was helping the two colleges merge together. And really what I'm most proud of is how faculty and staff and my leadership team, my collaborators, my colleagues, all work together for this central mission of really bringing everybody together to unify everybody, as you say, into a singular family and into a singular community. And we did that. And I want to underscore, capitalize we, Um, Being dean, as I know Dean Clarke knows, is not a singular event. You don't do the work in isolation. You have to have the community, the support, the team, and the team extends beyond just that immediate leadership team. It really is the community of faculty and staff that really are going to bring everything together. So that's really what I'm most proud of is the accomplishments we did together, and certainly all that the faculty and staff have done. It's just amazing. It's an amazing place.
I
Yeah.
think that's for sure. It
Yeah.
is an amazing place, and you feel that here.
Yeah.
And Dean Clarke, as you're stepping into this role,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been a part of this collaborative work together, what is something you think you've learned from Dean Pedersen in that time that will prepare you for this?
So many things. But as I've told and shared widely already, I think one of the best things that Jon did when he got here was to really double down on communicating and trying to be as transparent as possible in a rapidly changing environment that is higher education. But that goes so far to creating a culture of trust and respect. And Jon won't talk about it, but I think one of the things that you helped us all really hone in on was we're here to support students,
Yes.
right? And so the decisions that have been made over the last few years, our guiding principle is how is this going to impact students, right? And is it in the best interest of students? And that's huge, right? Because you now have an entire culture of the college that is student-centered, and that's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
So thank you for
100%.
that.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
On that same kind of note, Dean Pedersen, do you have any advice for Dean Clarke?
Advice. One of the things that I live by, one of my golden rules, I don't give advice. I'll share my opinion, but I never give advice because advice is cheap. Uh, but I think, I really don't. Um, he's got it. He understands. He knows what this role entails. He knows about the commitment, the time, the communication, and again, that's what I love about uh, the team that we worked with, and certainly what Stephen brings to the table is there's not going to be a missed beat. This transition is smooth. It has been smooth. It'll continue to be smooth and grow. And, I really don't have advice or an opinion for him. Just keep doing what he does best, and he will. And it's going to be awesome.
I love it. On a similar note, Dean Clarke, what are your plans for the future of the College of Education and Human Sciences as you step into this role?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think we're going next?
Well, to use one of the codes, we're going to dream as big as the sky, right? And we do have some really big plans on the horizon. We're not ready to talk about them yet. But I think one of the things we've talked about on the leadership team recently, and honestly within the college, it's not just a leadership team, is the importance of us telling our story. And so things like this are fantastic for us to be able to begin to do that. But there are so many great things that are going on in the college that honestly, people just aren't aware. And part of this is we want to enhance the visibility of the college. We want people to understand we are the leaders in education.
Mm-hmm.
You've got issues, come to us. We'll help you solve those problems, right? And we've got the people and the individuals who can do that. So I think that's one of the big things we're really going to focus on is, again, telling our story better, talking about the impact that we have across the state of Oklahoma and beyond. That's the stuff that I look forward to because that's what gets people excited.
I'm for sure excited about it. I just have one more question to round out the interview.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for both of you.
Okay.
If we were to look back on this conversation in 5 to 10 years, what would you hope has changed about the college, and what would you really hope had stayed the same?
Oh my gosh. What would I hope for the college? Well, I would hope that, there's a continued growth and continued on the same path that we've been. It's more what I hope for higher education rather than specifically the college, because I think the college is on the right path, and I know I'm going to follow close what goes on here. being here has just been a really dream job for me, a dream position. But my really hope is really more for higher education, and that higher education continues or increases its public awareness and value of what higher education can be and what it does. And certainly that's what I hope for the future, because the college is in great hands. There's no doubt in my mind that 5 years from now, it's just simply going to be continue to be an amazing place, but even better.
Wow. Okay, that's hard to follow.
No.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Looking back in 5 years, what do I hope we see? It's really important to me that people like to work here, right? And one of the tenets that Jon has established for the college is you've got to be able to take care of yourself as an individual to be able to take care of our students, right? And I think we really need to understand and respect what faculty and staff do for this college, right? And the amount of time that they put in. We need to acknowledge that. We have acknowledged that. But it's about more public recognition of that, and it's celebrating those day-to-day activities where somebody, we had a discussion yesterday. There was a family just showed up ready to do a tour and unannounced, right? Well, what kind of college are we? Well, somebody figured out that they were a bit lost and gave them a tour, right? That's who we are.
Yeah.
And so I just want to continue to celebrate those types of activities. It's what makes this college a special place. I think we are so well prepared. A lot of folks are worried about AI in higher education and how that's going to impact workforce development, careers, et cetera. We're in a great place. I mean, we're a college that focuses on training people to interact with other humans.
Right.
There's no AI that's ever going to do that, right? And so I'm really excited about some of those things that we can continue to work and celebrate within the college.
Amazing. Is there anything else you guys would like to share?
Steve's a great skier.
Yeah, so I'll share a brief story.
He really is.
Well,
yeah.
He can't keep up with the boss, that's for sure. So when I met Jon, it was very clear we were both interested in all kinds of outdoor activities. And I think one of the first things we decided was, hey, when are we going to go ski together, right?
Right.
It was a great time. And I shared this with the college last week that I fancy myself relatively fit, and so I was thinking, no problem, I can hang with this guy. So we go up to, where was it, Winter Park, and we were up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday to the ski slope on Saturday morning by 7 o'clock. And you were first chair at 8 a.m., right? And I was thinking, all right, well, I can handle day one of this. Jon eats lunch on the lift, right? And so after day one, I was like, wow, this is great. I've never been able to ski like this before. Day number 2, I started getting a little tired. And I'm like, you have to take a break. Want to go in and have a beverage and just chill for a little bit. No, we got to go. We got to go.
Gotta go.
By Tuesday afternoon, I was all tapped out. I have never been so beat down in my life. There's no sporting event that prepared me for that amount of beat down that came from this guy. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You're not only a special colleague, you're a special friend.
Well, appreciate that.
You.
Back at you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. And thank you guys for joining from home. This has been another episode of the College of Education and Human Sciences official podcast, We Are Only Human.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. That was really
Thanks,
good.
sir.
Sure, man.
Appreciate it. Yep.
You bet. Thank you.
It was lovely to meet you.